Good afternoon. Welcome to Sunday Sessions second tea. Hello there. Thank you for joining us for another Sunday Sessions, our weekly time of exploring nature-based folklore as a connection to your tree and garden sanctuary. Now, today I am inside of what seems to be the closest to what we could call a Lammas Fair. I'm at the Ballagh Farm Shop near Ballagh and they're hosting the cottage industry open day here 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. and I've seen a few friends here already. So through this session, I intend to cover an introduction to the Lunasa trading and later traditions of the Lammas Fair. I'm going to introduce you to Sue and John. They're the hosts here. I'm not sure about an interview yet because I've been wandering around and they're very busy. So tried to get an interview clip. Anyway, I'll show you some of the food that is for sale. That's a bit of the food. They got some olives, John, and it's got some olives. And it's I'm going to introduce you to Carling Cottage, the flowers and plants. Resource of the many plants that we've got here in Carrowcrory Labyrinth Gardens. And I'm going to feature willow baskets, and even got a live video for you for that one as well, and a willow demonstration. So excuse me, I'm actually roaming. I'm going to be roaming for you shortly and show you what's going on. I'm using an iPad here as an anchor host and an iPhone as a roving camera, and these are things I've never done before. I've lost one of my adapters, but when I was doing some filming, when I was speaking to it, it was a little bit echoey. But anyway, let me know in your comments how it sounds. Are you getting this loud and clear okay? We're using a Wi-Fi. I haven't used the cables. Let's see who's around at the moment. Are you picking this up okay? Anyone there? Yes, there is. Great. Let me know if you're getting the sound of this, because some of it is sort of muted. Let's see. No, that isn't it. Now, this is me on this one. Great. Are you hearing me loud there? Yes, great. Okay, Susan, great. Thank you very much. It looks like we're in go. Good job. Great. Thanks very much. Donna, great to see you again. Kimberly. Oh, good. I'm glad the sound's okay, because we're going to be out and about. Oh, you're all piling on now. Hi, Donna. Thanks for letting me know. Great. Now, it's buttons time. Oh, there's Shell as well. How are you doing? Loud and clear, and everything's clear. Wonderful. Glad you're here. Glad this is working for you. I say this is new. It's quite exciting. So as I say, we've got this introduction here to the Lunasa trading, and hosts are John and Sue McMillan, who set this up here wonderfully. And I'm going to show you some of the food for sale. We've got lots of wonderful organic veggies, and there's we'll bring John and Sue up for a moment. There you go. There's John and Sue, and there's a little bit of we're not quite that crowded for the Lunasa and Lamb's trading, but yeah, it's starting to get that busy here. But you can get all kinds of organic veggies they've got here, the carrots and the cabbage and the potatoes, and they've got the olives inside their little shop, which hopefully I'll show you. There's Flo's wonderful jams and pickles and other goodies. Hopefully I'll take you to the little shop a bit later on. And there's some cheeses here that they sell. There's a bread stand here as well, Ginny's, wonderful from County Leitrim, Drumshambo. Lots of local eggs. And one of the wonderful things, I didn't quite get a video, but I'll show you that John is here making his Yorkshire pudding wraps, and they're very tasty. I had one for lunch myself, and he makes them both with the meat and the vegetarian. And what I was delighted to see, and I might show some pictures and go around to introduce her later, little cheese cases here. And there's some local honey for sale. So the whole thing about this is, with this fair, is do shop local, because when you support your small businesses, you're supporting the dream of the small businesses to share with their locality. And another thing that they've got for sale here, people are picking up their turf. So we've got all sorts of wonders, and I say I'll be out and about and I'll show you what's there as soon as I can. Kimberly, oh, you're so excited for today. It's the wonderful, abundant August Lunasa month. And Claire's here, lovely to hear and see you. Wonderful, great. So let's move on with this. I'm going to introduce you now briefly to the Carling Cottage Flower and Plants. And I'm going to go outside and introduce you to Jenny, but there's a picture of some of the plants. And it's a resource, as I say, of some of the plants at Carricrory Cottage. A lot of the things we got planted there, and I don't have any extra pictures of, I should have put more pictures in of what we got here at Carricrory. Well, when I'm not at Carricrory today, I'm, there we go, there, right. So, plants, as I say, Jenny, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually try this outside, because I've got the camera outside, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to unmute it. Hopefully there's not too much echo. And there is a bit of echo. There's my outside roving camera. So I'm going to mute myself here. Hold on a second, and I'm going to be there with the roving camera. Mute myself to... Okay, so I hope you're actually hearing me now. And this is right, you're live on air, Jenny. Jenny's plants, there we go. The herbs. And Jenny, I would say at least half of the labyrinth gardens at Carricrory are full of plants from Jenny. A lot of the herbs, quite a lot of the perennials. But the big thing now is people buying their posies and their bunches. How's it going for you here, Jenny?
It's been really quite good. There's been so many people coming through, and it's nice to support Sue and John. So I've had a nice day actually, meeting people. It's been very friendly today. It's been nice.
Oh, it's great. I'm sure you might sell out. The one thing I'm getting whiffs on is I've already had lunch, but John's Yorkshire pudding. How are you coping with his Yorkshire pudding smell?
Well, he started me off with a bacon wrap, which was lovely, but yeah. I'm actually getting hungry again, smelling the steak and onion smell.
So how big is your nursery that brings all this stuff here?
Not particularly big. We have 13 acres, but we only have about half an acre with flowers for the cut gardens. The rest is all, we start in the tunnel and then on to hardening off areas and then straight to the market. So.
And you get the early vegetable plants in, where do they grow?
Well, the business works is we start off the season we start working in February, but by middle of March we're selling vegetable plants in trays, and that goes on through, and then we start selling herbs and bedding plants and perennials, and then cut flowers and soft fruit. But it's seasonal, so we don't buy in extra, and we don't buy finished off plants or ready-made things.
Ah, great.
So as the seasons go, we sell what's available.
Now that I'm outside with the camera, I hope it's not muted. Can someone please comment? Are you actually hearing the outside camera? Make a comment, because I see I can actually read your comments from out here, which is fabulous. Can someone say if you're hearing it? I'm getting the hellos.
Yes.
Anyway, quick flash to tell you you're actually hearing from this microphone outside. Hello. I'm going to go inside and check with you again before I come back outside.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I'll do this. Right, I'm back again. Let me know how that went on with the outside. You're actually hearing loud and clear. Is it on the outside camera? Can you just put in the comments outside camera works? And that'll be great, because I'll do a lot more outside. There's one stunning. I'm getting it loud and clear. Can you confirm that the outside camera works? That'd be great. Thanks. Now, the ones, no potatoes. Yes, there is potatoes here, but yes, that's one interesting stand here was the willow. I did quite a few videos this morning, but unfortunately, I should have brought the laptop out because to actually transfer them with this iPad has not proved to be very efficient. But I got one here with Kate with the willows, and I'll let her explain this for you. Come on, Kate. There you go.
Yeah, definitely. You've got the labyrinth garden, haven't you?
That's correct.
I'm about to build a labyrinth.
And what are you making it with?
Well, I don't know yet.
Willows?
I haven't made my mind up. Maybe.
It's very handy
I could
to do the
willow,
willows.
couldn't I?
It is, because I get a lot of willow crop from it when it gets cut down. Just, well, do it a bit in autumn, a little bit in spring.
So have you put willow around yours?
Yeah, there's a willow cairn in the middle. It's a live willow cairn, and there's a live willow passageway going up to it.
I'm Kate Burrows, and this is my husband Alan.
Hi there.
Hi, how you doing?
Great.
Alan makes rope and charcoal.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
And we've also got a market garden, John, called
Yeah.
Happy Jacks. You might have seen
I've
me
heard
on
of that.
Facebook lately.
Yes.
And we're
That'll be
West
us.
Country Willows.
Oh, brilliant.
There's our basketry part of the business. But we're
And where do you
over-
get your willows from at the moment? Do you have
Well,
plenty
at the
of willow?
moment we've just started planting because we've not been living in our property for very long. So we've just started planting our own. We get quite a lot out of the hedgerows, but I also buy some in because I like to use this steam stuff,
Of
which
course.
is called buff.
Aye.
And I find it I teach quite a lot of people how to make baskets, and I find it's better for beginners to use this steamed buff stuff. Bless her, lovely Bridget, and her lovely garden.
Yes.
Who else do we know? Jackie? You know Jackie that makes pottery?
No.
Yeah, find me a cup of tea, man.
I'm guessing up by the gate somewhere.
Well, that was Kate with the willow. I hope that came through okay. Outside camera, loud and clear, great. Because I'm going to actually walk around the grounds, show you what's here, and it makes, and you'll get the atmosphere rather than me just here in the kitchen. So hold on for a second. I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to use the echo for the time that we're going to be. So there we go. So here we go. I'm going to go roving with the camera now. And this is on with his Yorkshire pudding wraps there. I wonder if you can smell them through the screen there. If anybody can smell them, can you comment? And there's John there. All right, where do we go now? This is the mini cheesecake lady. I'll take you over to what she's got. Have you
Hello.
got any left?
I'm afraid we haven't. They're all sold
They're
out.
all
They're all
gone.
gone.
Oh, that's not fair. That's typical. First thing place to sell out.
That's it.
I'll have to get a picture up for you.
Oh, thank
I've
you.
got some like, and this is the shop, the actual Ballagh shop here, Ballagh Farm Shop. Everybody lining up with the shed. There we go. And you can just get a glimpse of the Sue in the back there.
Hi. I'm just selling cheese.
Of course, lots of cheese. I'll be in for cheese a bit later. And as I'm mentioning, we've got food stuff there. And that wonderful, and the carrot ketchup is the thing that gets me. But that's amazing. I'm going to show you lots of empty stores by the looks of it. Great. Good stuff. Now I'm just going to walk through the polytunnel to get to the next stand. And they've got their onions drying. And there's Kate, they're taking a break. I've already showed the video of views. There she is. I better not disturb the eating, but there's the beautiful baskets again.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And one in progress there. Absolutely wonderful. Those are the raised beds here. Lots of rows, very, very neat. Certainly much neater than I have at Carracrory. And it looks like again protected with bays there. That's fascinating. I hope you're all getting this. Great. There we go, Willowbrook. There.
Hello there.
Hello. We're streaming live at the moment.
Oh,
I do
live.
Sunday
Wow,
sessions
yes.
to Willowbrook.
Glamping. And the camping.
And the camping, of course
Yes,
you do, yes.
Willowbrook glamping. And this side is the healing clinic. This is the healing clinic where Dave does the acupuncture.
You
and
visited us once.
Trina.
You came to the Labyrinth Gardens, I think.
I think Tuesday did.
Oh, right.
Yes, yeah. I think Tuesday did, yeah. Tuesday's our daughter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Certainly look into this, folks, because this is quite an amazing place. Not too far away from here,
No,
either.
no, just a couple of miles down the road.
And you'll be able to get back well and truly into action now, which is great.
Okay.
Great to see you.
And you. Thank you.
Now, best spot in the whole field, says the cat.
Yeah, well, the cat is right.
There we go. Right, and these people make this wonderful handiwork for handy things, like your candles and the clock. And we were joking about what would you do with an ashtray? Empty pockets, put stuff that you won't lose, spare buttons, even be made with spare buttons.
You're amazing.
Right. You're still picking this up, folks? All right, one or two are saying, they're commenting, they're picking this up. Good. I hope we're still live and clear. And this place has some lovely signs. All the best ones look as if they've been sold now. Oh, there we go. I hope everybody's taking note of these signs. I'm sure some people are taking note of that one, if there's any left.
Yes, I want to cut this. No, I think it's September, October. I've got
Oh,
to some
great.
bits neutrals. I've got creamy wool and she looks around.
Now, there was one video I wanted to show you, but it didn't quite get up. Fascinating.
You know your Wi-Fi
Your-
connection.
Sorry?
Your
You're all
Wi-Fi
gone.
connection. So instead of the
And I'm going to show a video a bit later on.
the EMF going into you, it
Yeah.
goes into the argons.
Oh,
So it this sort of size would collect. It will actually do a room. The bigger ones will do a house,
and the really big one does a 2-story house.
Oh my goodness.
So it collects the EMF and changes it from a positive into a negative. A negative our bodies can absorb, positive it can. And yeah,
So are those for one room? Or?
yeah.
And they're already sort of activated?
They're all activated.
I don't have to do anything?
You don't have to do a thing, no.
All right.
Yeah, these ones would do a room. I've done the smaller ones for cards so that you can put them in. The cards are going 45 years.
I have a... It's on now.
Yeah. So that's what it's for. It's literally the shungite is the black stone, so that absorbs it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and then the quartz and the copper changes it in from a positive into a negative.
So that's what you incorporated in all of them.
All of them. Yeah. You can see better in the clear one because it's you can see.
Yeah, and you have a little bit of
Yeah. I try and put different things in for different people because I know there's a lot of weekends, so I try and put them in. I put a few crosses in for.
So an introduction to the orgone energy. Maybe in one of the Sunday sessions I'll go into that a bit more. And just going around the field, probably a bit more reception. But here's, I think this is great what's happening here. It's on small country crafts, little small cottage industries, all collecting together. It's wonderful what has been done here as a collection. Well done, Sue and John, for bringing all this together. And it is in the spirit. They did this as an open day to open up the farm shop and invite other people along. And it's a lovely coincidence that this is actually on the holiday weekend, the Lunasa weekend, which by tradition is when people used to have cut their cereal, their barley, their wheat, rye, oats especially, and they'd be able to trade them. People didn't have money in their pockets. They had to use the resources they got. So after a hungry July and a lean few months, suddenly they've got currency that they can trade. So these fairs and these markets set up so that people could come along and trade their grain as a swap, because obviously these people here, they all make bread, they all make ale maybe. And so there's barter and there's swap. But of course these days we use our coins. One or two people here take cards as well, I think. So that's where we advance, and that's how we lost the tradition, through forgetting the resources we had. Excuse me, getting a bit puffed. I do have a bit of fatigue. Oh, we must show you the empty little cheesecake shop. This is what everybody came for. Totally sold out. Not a crumb. The first to sell out was this Cadbury's Crunchy. That was gone before anything else. So even I couldn't get out and get one this time. Oh, wow. And it's not the sort of thing you could actually send in the post.
Definitely not. Well, I suppose DHL do a chilled courier service.
Okay.
We could maybe as a push. I'll just
Oh,
give
you
you.
haven't anything yet?
These are some that are on order, so I can give you a shot of those if you like.
That's nice.
And these are just some that have been ordered.
Right. We'll see. I'll wait till the live show's done, and then I'll be free to come out and about. I hope we're still going live. Are we still live here, folks? Oh, great. And the jewelry here, and yourself.
Hi, how are you?
Introduce yourself here.
I'm Sam. I live in Lissacal and this is what I do.
Handcrafted jewelry of all kinds here, even kiddies jewelry. Look at that. There's no one is deprived here. If they're disappointed in not getting a cheesecake, this is where they can go. Appropriately, the butterflies right now. Oh, wonderful. Right, and then we have the Forever Living stand here, which a lot of you will be familiar with. And there's the banner. And the white's obviously very popular. Okay, Sue's come out for a bit of air. And I'm just going to go back inside and check that you're actually picking this up nicely. So that's the wonderful open day of the Ballagh Farm Shop and the wonderful local little cottage industries that we've got around here.
There she is. Grandma! Who shouted Grandma? Have you done me a pancake? Have you done me a pancake? You're getting undone.
Right, I'm back. Before the echo. And right, I'm back on that. Okay, that was the tour. And I hope you managed to pick all that up. Some of you have pointed out, especially the cat. Cat seems to be the most interesting thing here at the moment. Anyway, now what are we doing here? Let's go through the credits. And the usual. It's Carracroy Sessions. Please join the Facebook group. You'll get updates on the Sunday sessions. Also, this is for the first week, this has been going through live on the Carracroy website. If I can get that. There we go, carracroy.com. If you click the Carracroy, well, the Sunday sessions. No, actually on the homepage this time is live, the actual video. And I'll announce each week on the homepage what's coming up the next Sunday. And this is also going live through the YouTube. So that's the Carracroy channel on the YouTube. And to fund being able to do this and the Carracroy Labyrinth Gardens as well, this is the tip jar, which is very appreciated right now because it is obviously there are hidden expenses. I hope you appreciate and enjoy this. What's coming up let's see if I got some support pictures. I probably do. We have on the 9th of August, we got a first harvest gratitude. Now, the one thing that would be wonderful is let me know what you've been doing this holiday weekend. Do some pre-recorded videos, which I'll be able to upload a lot easier with the laptop. Or you can be live, like I was with a roving camera. That could be you, telling the story of your gratitude. How's your garden been? What have you been producing? What customs have you been following? Where have you gone for sanctuary and for gratitude at this time? Put those stories together and present them in the video. Of course, it doesn't have to be professional. Look at this that I'm producing. That's not exactly the most professional, but I'm glad that you enjoy that. So get those submitted to me. Message me first and we'll arrange for you to put that out through the WeTransfer. Very easy way to do it. Also, next Sunday as well, we're starting up Bards in the Woods that we did from 2012 to 2018. So some of those videos are going to be encored, but please submit your own. But if you've read that, the conditions are the poems, it could be stories, can be songs, but the condition is they've got to be recited and performed beside or amongst trees. Could be in your garden, could be in your little woodland sanctuary, it could be in your favorite little bit of woodland, as long as the trees are there, so that it does follow the flow of being bards from the wood. And we'll kick that off at 4 o'clock on Sunday. So there's going to be Sunday sessions at 2, and then we're going to have the bards from the woods at 4 o'clock. I'm really looking forward to trying that out. And then the following Sunday, one I've also been looking forward to, and I've cancelled it from last year, it's the Discovering the Ashlings and Green Man. So that's going to be full of enchanting folklore. And I think you'll be surprised what I'll come up with regarding the Green Man on that. But the Discovering Ashlings, I hope, could be inspiring about creating your own poetry, your own stories, and maybe it'll be an inspiration for you to get amongst the trees and to actually produce your own poetry, your videos, that we can have bards from the woods. And I'm hoping we'll be having Bards from the Woods performances actually live together with the poets when this pandemic, whatever you call it, has sort of faded away a bit. And the Bards from the Woods on the 16th of August will obviously reflect on this whole Ashlings and Green Man theme. So it's an invitation, please, rather than just be my voice, I'd like to hear some of your voices so I can just sit down and drink a few beers or something like that. Let's see how you're doing. And I hope that has all been receptive to you. I love everything so pretty. There we go, Claire. Simply wonderful, says Claire. There we go. She said to have the creativity in the country market. Yeah, it's absolutely lovely here. I hope you got a sense of it as I was walking around that. It's big. You know, it looked like there's not many stands. It's because this is actually big. I don't know what it must be. It must be 2 or 3 acres. It's quite enormous. They've done a fantastic job here, the two of them, and such gorgeous people. Yeah, it's very different today, wasn't it? And you like it. It's very pretty. And in Ballagh, and I'm very lucky here because they've got a pretty good Wi-Fi, and I didn't have any extra cables. I just went to the other end and was still picking up a reasonable Wi-Fi. Where the kitty was, the signal went down a bit, but it looked like people were saying, "Oh, look, kitty!" So it looked like that worked very well. So thank you for joining this. Goodness me, this has actually worked out shorter than usual. Is there anything there that I might have flicked over that you would have liked to have seen a lot more of? Just quickly comment in if that is the case. Any more comments on that? It's almost like a questions and answers as far as the Lunasa or the Lammas. Make a comment, fire a question if there's something you'd like me to cover more of, or you think that I've missed out a bit. But we're done roughly within the half an hour, which is very unusual for me. I thought I'd be going on this for about an hour, so that's perfect. Wonderful. So I've covered what's coming up. Any pictures I haven't shown you? I've got lots of pictures here. Let's see, who's this? Oh, that was actually the cheesecake, when she actually had some cheesecakes to sell. And there we saw that as well with the organ generators. And I'm going to be putting some some pictures up a bit later on the Facebook as well, put a little album up. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you for watching Sunday Sessions, and keep commenting here, even if you're watching this after this going live, because it automatically goes into an archive. So it leaves me to say, please enjoy a safe week, full of wonder, inspiration, and celebration, and all the enchantments of this latter end of the summer through August. So until next Sunday, do play well, and thank you for joining. Bye.